Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, stop what you're doing. Stop playing that game. Stop watching that morning footy. Winter Olympics is over. Stop celebrating that USA gold medal in hockey. Stop getting that haircut.
Need to cut
Stop
bad.
giving that haircut for all the barbers out there. You said what?
So I need to cut bad.
No, no, no. Pause that right now.
Oh, my
Because over
fault.
here, it's just hoops. My name is Amari. This is Darion. How we feeling, my brother?
Feeling good. A good Saturday. Just got some breakfast in me. Made a little bacon, egg, and cheese on the bagel. Had some yogurt. Gotta feed the body right early in the morning.
Yeah.
Uh, and I'm just chilling, really. I got some stuff I gotta do today, some media stuff. Got basketball later. Then really just I'm ready for spring break. That's all I'm looking forward to.
Big trip, huh? Yeah, man. What? When y'all leaving?
Our flight is the 15th, but we're going to Chicago the 14th. We flying out of Chicago.
Okay, okay. How long y'all gonna be there?
5 days.
Type, type.
Sunday to Friday.
Solid little trip. Solid little trip. First time in Puerto Rico, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've never been either. Yeah, I'm excited to, see some pictures and some scenery from that trip from you.
Yeah, I got this little cam for Christmas. You
Oh,
know,
you taking that?
decided I'm gonna be a vlogger on spring break.
Oh, you vlogging.
I'm vlogging.
All right.
So
Where these videos going?
it's a SD card in there, put it in my computer. I get back, I'm gonna edit it together, make a real real video. Why not?
You posting this?
It might get posted on TikTok, some just cause,
Okay.
why not?
Why not? All right. Hey, that sounds fire though. First time like making a video or something like this?
Yeah. I don't know what made me want to do it, but I was like, seemed like it'd be fun, so why not?
Yeah, yeah, and it's a way to, capture the trip,
Hmm.
moments on the trip and stuff like that. So yeah, it sounds like a fire idea. I'm probably just headed home for spring break. None going on for real this year. Taking it easy, going chill at the crib. It was so funny.
How about taking it easy? Or you just be out and about.
Yeah, man, just it's just some downtime, relaxing and stuff around the crib this year. Nothing special. But yeah, man. Other than that, today, chill day, off day from practice and stuff. Yesterday was man. I had to run the fitness test.
Mm.
After the fitness test, we trained. Training was long. Not gonna lie, training was pretty long. By the end of it, man, we barely walking off the field. Mind you, Thursday lift. My weight starting to go up. I'm not. We about week 4, probably about week 5. Weight starting to go up in the weight room. They not just teaching technique no more. They throwing some weight on that bar. It's starting to, my shoulders still sore, legs coming out to the field sore. Man, it's getting real. It's
Yeah,
getting real.
time to get ready for that season.
Yeah, man. Spring, hey, spring, no joke.
But other than that, I don't even I gotta make a video. I gotta make a package for this class. My last package. It's gotta be my best one. Got softball and soccer coming up, Basketball didn't work out for us. So we decided to
Oh,
switch.
and oh, and 4.
0-3. Relax.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Relax.
You can't even get mad at me for making that assumption. You was 0 and something. 0 and 3, 0 and 4, basically the same thing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hey, I'm just telling it how it is, bro. I
You're
can't
right.
make it up. Can't make it up. Yeah, bro. But to the real hoops, obviously NBA basketball back in full swing this week. Um, College basketball teams starting to play their last couple of games. I know, like Miami, Ohio played their third to last game yesterday. Went off on a buzzer beater to beat Western Michigan. I don't know how they keep doing it in these close games, but they just keep escaping, man, and keep the undefeated run going. 29-0, I believe.
I don't know.
2 games left on the season in March. So yeah, today the last day of February, bro. This is crazy.
That is crazy. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like that is actually wild. This month flew by. Like there's no way it's March already.
Yeah, I mean the whole like January was quick. February has been quick. 2026 flying, man. This is kind of crazy, but yeah, back to basketball. I mean, today Duke, Virginia, I know for sure. Alabama, Tennessee. Um, oh, Big 12 basketball. Kansas goes to Arizona. Iowa State has Texas Tech coming to them. Obviously, Big 12, they stay with a game of the week. Kansas Zona, probably that game. I don't know if is playing or not.
Probably not. DP, DNP, same difference. Nah,
Man,
he said he was locked in the rest of the season. He should be all right.
I don't know, man. It is a very sketchy situation. Very
Yeah.
sketchy situation. I don't know what to really think of it. I really we got to just see how it is when he gets to the league. I guess like we there's no way to predict if he'll be out there or not because obviously Anthony Edwards, Kyrie Irving, similar cases where they didn't play a lot their college seasons, but in the league it was no problem for them. I mean Kyrie injury problems down the line, but we saw Pete Kyrie still won a championship. No disappointment in his career there for not being on the court.
Yeah. I don't know. Like it's hard to tell. Like with Kyrie in college, it was the true injury. And then Ant, I don't remember Ant. Everything I see Ant in college, he was hooping. But I don't know. I feel like we've never seen a player take this kind of approach to it, where it's just like, I'm asking to be subbed out mid-game,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
play second halves. Like that's not normal.
right. To where he's halfway in, halfway out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree. Especially like, and it's so often that he's playing a little bit, then he's out. Then he might play a little bit, then he's out. All right, you get one full game here. Okay, DNP the next two. All right, I'm gonna play half of the first half. Coach sub me out. I'm not feeling it. Like it has to. I really don't know what the bottom of this is. We've never seen anything like this.
We haven't, and coach is not gonna say nothing. All he said was, I don't feel like I've had a chance to really coach, but he gonna leave it at that. He's not gonna go into it. So we'll never know like what is really going on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, college basketball, obviously wrapping up. Wanted to talk a lot about NBA hoops today. Saw a great game yesterday with Thunder Nuggets and Shay's return. Um, Kevin Durant went off for 40 the other night. Pistons, Cavs, OT. No James Harden, no Donovan Mitchell. Cavs still give a Pistons run for their money. Um, yeah, but before we get into that, Mari's question of the day. Most athletic player of all time. I don't know if you saw the clip. Russell
Russell.
Westbrook.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is where my question originated from. Let's do a Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Most athletic players of all time, in your opinion. Throw names out before we lock in people. Let's just throw names out there that's in the discussion.
Okay. So Russ obviously in that. D Rose,
Hmm. LeBron,
LeBron,
Mike.
Mike,
You said Ja. Yeah. Blake Griffin.
BG's in there for sure. Ant's in there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else. Shaden Sharp is in there.
What about can a big be in this discussion like Dwight Howard,
Dwight
prime
is
Dwight Howard?
Dwight's in this discussion.
Okay.
Just
What about like a Nate Robinson?
Nate was very athletic. Nate's in here.
Okay. Hmm.
I'm trying to think just who just had freak athleticism.
Well, I think a for sure lock on my Mount Rushmore. Um, in my eyes, probably the most athletic player of all time. LeBron James.
LeBron.
LeBron James at his peak. six eight, 6'9", 260, out of this world. Jumping over guys' head over the rim.
It's still at the rim at 40, by the way.
Man, man, and then the speed to go with it. LeBron James has to be on that Mount Rushmore for sure.
LeBron James on the Mount Rushmore. Um, wow. This could go. I think Russ is on mine. Like you said, the speed
Hmm.
plus the agility. I mean, we've seen the velocity and power he's dunking with.
Beyond the jumping ability, De'Aaron Fox and John Wall are some of the fastest players you ever seen in the league. That has to go into athleticism.
Athleticism, yeah.
Um, I don't think I would put them on my Mount Rushmore, but I wanted to mention it. I think Russ is on mine as well, and I think my third person I think I'm going is Derrick Rose. Let's go higher. I mean, Prime D Rose definition of explosiveness.
Yeah.
Had the speed, had the bounce. You know what I mean? Athleticism. Derrick
Yeah.
Rose.
The off two bounce too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. D Rose has to be here as well. My last one, I don't know. I kind of leaning towards a Dwight. I like a Dwight here. I think for his size, like it's like what you said, Braun was 6'9", 260. Dwight taller than Braun, bigger, and he's also flying, jumping from free throw line. Then you got the defense aspect. He nothing inside.
I think I'm gonna go Blake Griffin.
I'm not mad at a
I think
Blake.
I'm gonna go Blake Griffin. Um, it's a shame the injuries in his career. People like that's gonna be one of those guys that eh, you know years down the line, people are forgetting about how good Blake Griffin was. I
Right.
mean, all-star caliber player for years on top of years. You know what I mean? Leading that Lob City Clippers team and scoring most of the time. A lot of years their best player. Debatably between him and Chris Paul. So I mean, a lot of people gonna forget the impact that Blake Griffin had during his peak. But definitely got to be my last spot on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Just so we split it up, not four for four. Same. I'm gonna keep Dwight. I think his athleticism as a center is, I don't want to say the first that we saw, but to the point of like jumping from free throw line and really showing true athleticism at the center position. I think that gets him a spot here.
Yeah, yeah. I would agree. Yeah, quick little Mars question today. Obviously, we saw Russell Westbrook answer that question. Want to throw it out there. But to the NBA hoops, more recently, I want to start off the conversation talking about Luka Doncic a little bit.
Okay.
Um, Luka the other night against the Suns, 41-point performance. You know what I mean? Um, but I kind of have said this before. I think I don't remember if we were on here when I was talking to you about this, but I don't know if Luka Doncic is as good. I don't know if it's the roster around him. I don't know if it's the play calling for Luka. But I'm not seeing the same domination night to night from Luka as I would see of him in Dallas.
Right.
Now maybe this is me being critical because now that he's on the Lakers, I'm watching him more as and watching LeBron games more often than not. But I don't know, man. Am I you? How do you feel about that?
I understand what you are saying. I think the domination is there. I think that it's how do I work this? In Dallas, he's getting 41. It's a loud 41. Like, he got 41.
Right,
Now,
right. That's a
it,
perfect way to put it.
it's kind of falling into the Jokic thing though, where it's like we're used to this now. Where it's like, yeah, Luka got 40, but they lost, so it's like whatever. Like it's not his 40 is not as expressive as it once was. And I think that comes with, like you said, the roster. I think this is a more put together roster than the Dallas roster. When Luka was in Dallas, he was the guy. Everything else revolved around him. Here in LA, I mean, we've seen AR. This game, he didn't have a great game. Braun didn't have a great game. But, there's different options. We don't have to go through Luka every play. So then I I feel like it just all varies because of that roster he's on. And I just think it's not as explosive anymore.
Yeah, definitely has lost, a little bit of that explosiveness. But I also I look at, he's putting up a lot of shots every night, but the shots are not falling at the rate that, you know what I mean? That goes into that loud 41 category. That's where I thought you were about to go. But a lot of these 40 point, 38 point games, 35 point games come from 14 to 16 free throws made. And I think that's going into me feeling this way about him playing differently. Obviously, leading the league in scoring, which is it's crazy that I'm bringing this up when he's first in the league at this moment in the how good the league is. He's leading the league in scoring,
Right.
but again, it's not that loud. Those loud 35 to 40 point games as we would see in Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, even like last season when he came in, he had a couple games where he's just heat checking, coming down, pulling up. He's showing emotion. Like it's games like that where it's like, yeah, this is Luka. Then
Right.
this season we haven't seen. There's been stretches where he goes on runs by himself, but it's not like I don't want to say he's not hungry for it anymore, but
I get what you mean.
Dallas, he's coming down, banging the three, looking at the crowd, talking
Yeah.
crazy.
I haven't seen Luca barking lately.
Yeah, and I think that also takes away from the 41 because like well he talking like that, you're like, okay, let me see how much he got to be talking like that.
Right, 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 right.
Wow, he got 41. Like,
Yeah. Maybe obviously, Luca and Jokic. I think playoff time we might see that elevation.
yeah,
That bubble hunger versus the Clippers, versus the Suns and Phoenix with Dallas. So maybe come playoff time we see the switch flip and Luca gets back to moving, you know what I mean, like he cares a little more, basically. Um, yeah, I'm excited to see how that all plays out. But wanted to bring that up real quick before we get into the other games. What game you want to start with?
we can start with the overtime without no Harden, no Mitchell. Cavs still find a way. Push the Pistons to overtime. That was a great game as well. Cade fouled out, but the Pistons they found a way. Stay strong. Jalen Duren proved why he was an all-star in this game. Tobias Harris calling ISOs to ice the game. The Pistons, I don't know. I think this is a fearful team, bro. Like, even though they're in the East, this is a scary team.
Yeah, and I think a big part of like you talked about Tobias calling ISOs to to seal the game. I see Jalen Duren 33 and 16 on the game, oozing with confidence right now, and
Hmm.
I think that's big. You know what I mean? Going into the postseason, obviously it's still we're just now breaking into March really, so they have a lot of time before the postseason starts. But I think that's something to look at going into the postseason with the Pistons and how successful they can be. How confident are they playing when the postseason hits? You know what I mean? These later games down the stretch, because it's all about rhythm. It's all about what team's in the best rhythm in the playoffs. Honestly, who's making their shots, who's shooting with confidence. You know what I mean? You see obviously Tobias Harris a lot of times in his career has not been on successful playoff teams because he's been a piece that could put a team over the hump, but he's been cold. He hasn't been in rhythm. So it's going to be key to see how the Pistons, how in rhythm they are going to the postseason.
Yeah, and another thing I observed in that overtime when Cade was fouled out, like obviously everybody's on the same team, you're supporting your guys, but timeout or something, he first one on the court, hitting his players in the chest, like that leadership, and they're all connected, and I don't feel like a lot of other teams in the league have a connection, especially with their star player fouling out. They're like just on the bench, sitting back. He first guy out there, seeing what he sees. I think it's small stuff like that that makes a difference and why they can come out of games the way that they do.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody, I mean, everybody preaches like every team in sports preaches a good culture, but coming out and winning games does so much for the team's chemistry, team's dynamic. No matter what sport it is, any sport that requires having teammates and a coach and anything but tennis and golf.
Right.
The winning games does so much for the dynamic of the team. And obviously, this team has only lost 14 games this season. Best team in basketball. I know that the locker room is buzzing right now. And it's good to see that for the Pistons. Obviously, the growth that they've had. Shout out to JB Bickerstaff. Got to be coach of the year right now, right?
Gotta be coach of the year.
Got to be coach of the year right now. So yeah, man, it's good to see that team dynamic. And obviously, winning games has gone a long way for them.
Yeah. But then on the other side, Cavs, I think that shows a lot about what your team has. No Harden, no Mitchell. Three players scored 20 points, six players in total in double digits. It shows that, you have people that can go score and get things done and compete even without your best two on the court. And if those players stay in rhythm, like you said, rhythm's everything. Come postseason time, they stay in rhythm. Harden and Mitchell come back. It's a scary team.
Now, but a thing with the Cavs, like within that rhythm, James Harden hasn't been on the team for a long time. Are they gonna have enough games playing together? You know what I mean? With all four, Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen on the floor. You know what I mean? Because there still needs to be time to gel and
Right.
get every little thing right to be a championship contending team. To be a championship contending team, everything has to flow so perfectly. Like we were looking at that, the Spurs, Manu and Tony Parker. To give and go, like it's just clockwork,
Hey,
right? And it takes time to understand those little things.
that was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Go, y'all, go do your homework on the Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker give and go. Man, on the dot every time for Manu Ginobili, TP catching it on the string, know exactly where Manu finna put the ball, and it's little things like that that take time to develop. That the Cavs players need to be on the floor together to get these little things right going into the postseason.
How many games have the four played together? I know they're 6-1 with Harden.
I know. Let me see. They played together against the Knicks, where they beat the Knicks by 15. Against the Bucks, no, no Harden, no Mitchell, and no Mobley, where they lost. Um, Against OKC, I don't think they had everybody on the floor. Oh, they did. They did actually. That was their first loss with Harden. Let me see. Before that, I think Mobley and them were out. Yep, no Mobley in this game versus the Hornets. Versus the Nets, it was no Mobley again, I don't think. Let me see. When did Harden come? The Kings? He played
Kings
his first game?
first game.
No Mobley. Nuggets, no Mobley. Wizards, no Mobley. So let me see. He
There's
did
an
play against the Nets. So
there's an
that's one.
elephant in the room here.
Huh?
So there's an elephant in the room here.
And then, yeah, it just seemed like, and then when he does play, like, it's no Harden and no Mitchell. So they've played together in against the Nets, against the Thunder, and against the Knicks. 3 games so far.
3 of 7. They're
And then the last two, obviously, no Harden, no Mitchell. So 3 games, you know what I mean? That ain't gonna do it.
especially in this crunch. Like we're about to head into March. You talk about it all the time. This the
This is
toughest
the
stretch in
time.
the NBA right
This
here.
is the time. March, man, March in the NBA is the gauntlet, man.
Yeah.
Where obviously, playoff conference standings start to, show a little bit more of what it's actually going to look like come the end of the season. You know what I mean? And games start mattering. This game against the Kings start meaning something.
No, for real though. And I think in March they have to play together, especially. coming into the playoffs, where they said that 3 seed, 4 seed maybe, 4 seed. These are important games. I mean, you want to push to get higher. You want to push for that 3 seed. You're 2 games back, but you got to gel together coming into playoff times, especially in the East where you're coming in. You're playing a Toronto team that is good. Like you're not just gonna walk over that Toronto team.
Yeah, they have 21 games left on the season. That's crazy how fast this season has flown by, right?
That is crazy. That's
Um, Go ahead.
I think they need to play 14, 15 together
Yeah,
this month.
I'll say 15 to 17 out of these 21
Yeah,
to really click.
I agree. But that would be something fun to watch for, see if they are able to mesh and truly build something there. Because I mean, the games we have seen, obviously, like I said, the Knicks they win by 15. It works, but we just need to see it more together, come across more teams that and games that mean something. See how it pans out.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Let's jump over to the Western Conference. The big matchup, Thunder versus Nuggets. Man, a lot of negativity in this one. Big time performances, overtime. Shea returns. He's hooping. Jamal Murray's hooping. Jokic with a 17 rebound, 14 assist, triple double. Lou Dort getting teed up, J-Dub getting teed up, Jokic out here looking like man, that picture of him when he was mad, I was scared myself.
Yeah, the Serbia side came out there. We didn't see that side of Jokic.
Man,
That was a playoff game.
yeah.
From the start to the finish, that was a playoff game. And
Shea getting teed up, throwing the ball, looked like his eyes gonna pop out his head.
how do you feel about that, Shay T?
It was well, why did he throw the ball like that?
Because Jokic pushed him.
That's a tech.
What you mean?
He threw the ball at him.
I
Did he
mean,
not? Did
he
he or
did,
did he not throw the
he
ball at him?
did throw the ball, but that doesn't mean it's a tech.
That's a tech. You cannot throw the ball at somebody like
What
that.
about when Desmond Bain versus Miami?
That was no, that's not the same at all. That's not the
Desmond
same
Bain
at all.
brought the ball
It's
here
not the
and
same at
chucked it
all.
at him.
Okay, but the intent from Desmond Bain was I'm going out of bounds. I'm gonna throw it off of you, so it's out on you. That's a basketball play. Shea got fouled, whistle got blue,
No, it
and
didn't get
instead
called.
of
They
huh,
didn't call it. They didn't call it.
they didn't.
No.
You sure?
Yes.
He got pushed. I'm pretty sure they called a foul,
I
bro.
don't think they called the foul.
Uh, and then instead of okay, even if they don't call a foul, instead of shooting the shot, he brings the ball back and throws it at
Okay.
Jokic.
He's at the
That's a technical foul.
he's at the 3-point line all the week, going left, right. He gets bumped. Now he's heading towards out of bounds. He's here. He's in the air because he got bumped. That's the same basketball play.
Let me go look to see if they called a foul or
I
not.
don't think they called the foul, bro. Now, if they called the foul, okay. Yes, that is a technical foul. But I don't think they called the foul on the play.
Shea teed up. He called the foul.
He did call the foul?
Or they called a foul. They called a foul previously on somebody on Hartenstein. Play was dead. Either way. Whistle got blown.
All
Let
right,
me see.
that's a
Shea
T.
barely got bumped too. Jokic tapped the ball afterwards. Shea goes up and throws the ball at Jokic. That's a T, bro.
That's a T. All right. That's a
That's
T.
a T.
That's a T.
How do you feel about Lou Dort tripping up Jokic?
At first, I was like flagrant one, like he shouldn't have got ejected. But then as they kept showing the replays, I didn't see that back foot. He put his hip and tripped him.
Stopped, hip, back foot.
That's a flagrant too. That's a
Nasty. That's a nasty play right there.
that's such a Lou Dort thing to do. Like, why?
Why?
There was
What was the purpose?
literally no need to do that in that moment.
And then it was another play. The It was J-Dub. Oh my gosh, man. Look at Jokic, bro. He really looked like the Joker. and
Yeah, yeah.
that freeze frame. But I think it was Jalen Williams tripped up Jokic.
Jalen Williams tripped up Jokic.
I can't find the clip. It's not on ESPN. Um,
I know the
it,
first time they played, they were him and Jay Will were going at it.
yeah, and obviously after Lou Dort, tripped up Jokic, he got in. J Dub was there. Jokic was in J Dub's face in that graphic. You know what I mean? Where Jokic making that face. Let me see if I can find it on Sports Center.
Was it? Hmm. Was it on a fast break kind of? They were
Yeah,
running out of court. Yo,
yeah, it was. Yeah, J Dub was on the ground.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So they got into it a little more. I mean, yeah, this game was everything we could have asked for. Need this series in the playoffs. Another one we need.
Yeah, I think well, I do need this. I didn't know that they really felt that way towards it. Like they don't like each other.
Hey, I got a great question. I have a great question.
Talk to me.
Give me your top three playoff matches that you want to see the most. Playoff matchups, playoff series.
I want to. I do. Okay. I want to see this. I want to see. I wish the Hornets were good. I was gonna say I want Detroit, Charlotte, because of their. But I don't know if Charlotte will make it.
Charlotte should
They're
that
they're
that
10 seed
actually
right now.
that actually could like play
That could
out perfectly. A
that
first
could
round
play.
matchup.
That could play out if they beat Atlanta as a first round matchup. Or
It's
no,
a
they have
first
to
round
beat
matchup.
Atlanta and
Yeah, but they would be the eight seed.
well, if Charlotte can hang on and do what they need to do, I want Detroit, Charlotte, and mm, I need Ant got to be in here somewhere. But who do I want to see Ant against?
My number one, my number one is give me Minnesota, Houston.
Ant versus KD. Can't beat
Yeah,
it.
that's my number one. My number two, I need OKC, Denver. My number three is where it gets tough. It's where it gets tough. Give me Detroit, New York.
Detroit, New York.
I want to see the rematch.
The rematch.
I want to see the rematch.
That's gonna be a great series.
I want to see the rematch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for my third one. I'm gonna go Minnesota, Houston, Ant versus KD.
Yeah.
KD got to get one this year. Can't get swept again. That's unacceptable.
Hey man, Ant Man got his number right now.
They do, and I mean, Ant Man. We've talked about him every episode
Yeah,
since it's
it's
All
getting
Star.
crazy. Getting
But
crazy.
how can we not talk about him? Like
Man,
he's he's absurd, bro.
why are you the dagger versus the Clippers, right? Not talking to the other team. He goes talking to his coach. To his coach. What do you even do? If I'm Chris Finch, man, I don't have the words. Hey,
Uh,
you got it, big bro.
we
Bat
get
me up.
huddle. Yeah, we get huddle. My fault.
Hey, that's on me, dog.
That's on me.
I messed up.
What do you mean? You tween, go left, two people on me, don't matter, pull up. This is what I do.
You
Right,
paid me to shoot. You don't want me to pass the ball. You want me to shoot.
bro.
Who he feeling like?
He the truth, bro.
He the truth.
He the truth. I do it as soon as he told Obama to stand down.
Hey, yeah, he's one of them ones, bro. He's one of them ones.
Like, he's special, bro. Like, this is not normal. And
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. He just finds a way to make his way into every conversation
hmm
because he just does stuff like that on a nightly basis.
Yeah, man. Playoffs this year is gonna be must see basketball, bro. I think we're gonna have some moments, some special moments this year. We got a lot of guys out here that's ready to go.
We do
I'm
have a
I'm
lot of
ready to
guys.
see Maxi. I'm ready to see Vic and Castle what they got going. Jokic obviously got something to say. Jamal Murray been hooping on another level. We ain't seen regular season Jamal Murray like this.
We
This
haven't,
is this is playoff Jamal Murray form in the regular season. I don't know what the playoffs gonna look like.
and he's sick, by the way. Not even 100%.
Hey, Kevin Durant got an agenda to uphold. You know what I mean? The KD file's been leaked. He gotta back it up.
Speaking of the Rockets, before we get up out of here, KD files went down, whatever. You know who wasn't in the files?
Russ.
Reed Shepard. No,
Oh,
what Reed Shepard did versus the Magic? Three threes in the clutch. You ain't gonna never talk down on Reed.
hey, nothing
Reed
bad to
came
say
through.
about Reed, huh?
Reed came through. He had nothing to say about Reed.
Yeah, true, true. Yeah, bro. I'm excited to see, but Jalen Brown
Jalen,
playoffs.
yeah. I'm ready.
Obviously, Brunson is a playoff performer.
I just want to see
Donovan
Boston.
Mitchell,
It is a lot of guys.
bro. I'm telling you,
This is gonna be a good year,
I'm
bro.
telling you. I ain't even mentioned Shea. Shea, I think this stretch of the season is kind of dangerous right now because you know obviously OKC coming off the championship. A lot of teams after that, they get complacent. I think OKC is getting a little disrespected right now as time is going on. People not giving Shea the MVP now. Um, saying, the Spurs finna finish as the 1 seed.
I still think it's gonna happen.
I'm not mad at you for thinking, but OKC, I think they're gonna play with a little chip on their shoulder come
Uh,
playoff time.
Last night, when and started that fourth quarter, in the third quarter, started fourth quarter, we saw that playoff switch hit where they just turn it on,
Told
and
you,
I think that switch is gonna stay on the rest of the season. I think they just about to hoop.
bro. They have it, bro. They have it. They have it. It's there. It's still there. It has not left. They just, it's gonna get activated, man. It's gonna get activated. It's gonna get activated.
I hope it does. I mean, because that was fun to watch them just turn it on. They couldn't get that lead all night. They was there, just couldn't get there, and then finally that switch just flipped, and it all started with Shea. Shea had like 9 points in the third quarter in a row, just straight to the Baja, getting what he wanted.
Hey, Jared McCain, 19 minutes, 14 points off the bench. OKC got him another one.
Got him another one,
Got him another one, man. Got him another one.
and he like not like forget he on the court, but it's like the ball just finds him at the right time. He be
hmm
wide open,
Yeah, and he gonna knock it down.
and he gonna knock it down,
Yeah,
get the crowd hype. Everybody love him. He clapping the whole time.
I think this is a perfect situation for him.
I don't see how it's not. He gets the minutes. His role is not too big. Like he doesn't
hmm
have a big role. Just go
hmm
out there, do what you do.
Facts.
I think this is a perfect role for him.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but yeah, man. NBA hoops great right now. Obviously, you heard us unpack a lot of it. Still a lot to unfold over the next month. Obviously, the gauntlet, as I said. But yeah, you got anything else you want to hit on?
I think we hit everything NBA wise that has happened. I'm good.
Yeah, man. You got words of wisdom for us?
Yeah, I got my Bible affirmation deck right here. I just pulled one of my cards. Had to look at one today anyways. So let it be the words of wisdom for you. I'm not concerned with what others can do to me because my trust is in the Lord. The only opinion that matters from the man above. He's not going to guide you down no wrong path. He's going to lead you to the light every time. So let his decision and thoughts on you be what affects you and matters, not what others have to say about you.
Hey, man. Shout out the Lord.
Shout out to the Lord.
Hey, W episode, man. Y'all tune into college basketball this weekend. Last couple games down the stretch. Also, be tapped the end of this gauntlet in March. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna get real. Playoff basketball vibes are starting now. You saw it last night. But yeah, man. Other than that, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment. You know what I mean? Maybe tell us yo Mount Rushmore for athleticism. That's about it. Catch y'all next time.
Peace.